Today we will be making sweet cornbread.
Which is a type of what, Jake?
Quick bread.
Okay, so what I did is I've already measured everything out except for one ingredient. I've measured out our flour, our cornmeal, our white sugar, our baking powder, baking soda, salt. I've cracked the egg. I've measured the cup of milk, eye level on a flat surface. I'm going to show you how to melt the butter, and I'm going to show you how to measure out the sour cream. Do you know what this is called?
Spatula?
Right, it's a rubber spatula or a scraper. So the easiest thing you're going to do is you're going to put the spatula in, and you're going to level it off like that. So Jake's going to be doing that.
Yay.
Should probably have a piece of wax paper, but we're going to go with it. I'm then going to have a half stick, which is a quarter cup. You're going to have to use your other hand to hold that. Of butter, but you're going to have to melt it. So this is already going to be in a custard bowl on the supply table. You will take it and then you will melt it in the microwave. So I'm going to pop it in my microwave right now. I'm going to go for about 30 seconds and then I'm going to see if it's melted. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to put a paper towel or a napkin over it to prevent the butter from splattering all over the microwave and making a mess.
Because
you don't want a mess, right? So my oven just went and beeped, telling me that my oven has been preheated at 400 degrees. So Jake is putting all the sour cream in, and then he's going to eventually level it off. So sour cream, you're not going to taste the sour cream. The sour cream is going to make the cornbread nice and moist also. Okay, so Jake got something on his hand, and I know he likes things clean. So just wait, just put it all on, and then you can clean it. Here. So once he's done this and I have my butter melted, we're going to be good to go. My oven is preheated. It tells me to lightly grease with butter and flour an 8 by 8 inch pan. So while Jake's doing that, I'm going to move on and grab my pan and show you how to do that. So you're using an 8 by 8 inch pan. I'm going to just take a napkin. You're going to keep filling that to the top and leveling it all the way up to the top. So I have some nice softened butter here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some butter and I'm going to spread it all around, very light coating, all on the bottom and up the sides. This is going to help prevent it from sticking, and then I'm going to flour it, which also helps it too. Perfect. So I believe I put my flour away though. So I'm going to have to go over and grab the flour while I grab the melted butter. Tell them what you like to make the best, Jake.
I like to make banana bread the best.
Yes, and he likes to eat it too. Will you taste the cornbread today?
No.
Probably not. Cornbread is very good. Actually, Miss Hamilton made this before and it was very good. So that's why I'm going to make it with my students. So I took a little bit of flour. I lightly greased. I took just a small amount of flour. And now I'm going to tap it all around. And this is what you call a prepared pan. So I'm going to try to bring it up to the camera to show you. That's okay. Just get it all in there. Sure the kids are all going to be laughing at you. Don't just leave it. I'll fix it. Okay, so here is my
She's a very
pan.
good cleaner.
I'm a very good cleaner. Okay, so let's do this. Let's clean this up. You should probably be doing this on wax paper. That's what I teach the kids at school.
Of course.
Okay. You're good. Now just leave that spatula on the top, Jake.
Right.
So you're just gonna go like that for now, and just stop touching it. Stop touching it. Okay, here we go. Okay, it says in a large bowl. Jake's gonna do that. Combine the dry ingredients. So I'm gonna give him all the ingredients so they don't spill all over. So combine means to do what, Jake?
Mix it together.
Mix it together. Here's my wooden spoon. So I'm going to grab my flour. Just wait. Flour. Don't do anything yet. Cornmeal. Sugar. Baking powder. Baking soda. You want to make sure you measure both the baking powder and baking soda because I can't tell by looking at them what is what. And then our salt. So combined, he's going to mix these all together. So somebody, either your head cook or assistant cook, should be doing this, while the other person is doing in a medium bowl. So while Jake does that, all right, see something else Mom or Mrs. Sauer didn't take out was the whisk. So again, that's why you want to take everything out so you have everything ready to go and you don't have to go in the cabinets and drawers. Just be careful when you do this, because I know Jake is being careful right now so it doesn't go all over the place. So it says to beat my egg and milk together using a whisk.
It's good. You're not making sure that.
And it looks like I got some flour when I was bringing it over into my butter, but that's okay. So my butter was melted in 30 seconds, but my microwave may be a little bit different than the one in school. So my egg and milk, our whisk kind of looks like scrambled eggs right now. And then it says to add, and look at Jake's, yep, so his looks more yellow rather than white now from that cornmeal, but you may not be able to see that on the video. So I'm going to take my melted butter now.
Looks mostly white.
Well, it's because I spilled some flour in there, but we're going to go
Oh,
with
in
it.
here.
Oh. And now I need that sour cream. And again, don't touch your hair. I'm going to take the rubber
I do
scraper, so don't put this
Did
away.
I do good?
You did do good. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to pop that sour cream in there, use that rubber scraper, that shouldn't be put away. So today is a Sunday morning. I'm going to have Jake working hard, telling him that he was, to be part of the video today, he would get his iPad. Okay, so now I'm going to continue. So this sour cream, got to give it a second, just be careful. We're going to mix it in there, and it's eventually going to melt from that butter too.
Mommy, is this good?
It's looking good. So I'm going to whisk this in. It's going to become nice and creamy. Look how nice and creamy. It looks like whipped cream. What are you going to do? Wipe your hands? Okay, so this looks nice and creamy right now. Bring it all together. You shouldn't see that butter anymore. Kind of looks like a liquid whipped cream, right, Jake? Okay, so now we're on direction number 5. It says add the liquid ingredients from the medium bowl, okay, to the dry ingredients in the large bowl using a rubber scraper or wooden spoon. What we're going to do first, though, I think it said somewhere to make a well, so that was your direction.
A wishing well.
So, no, so when you're going to make, because the person doing this is going to make a well, which means just put a little hole in the middle. So hold up one second, hold up a second. This is going to be poured into the well, and we're going to use the rubber scraper now, Jake, okay? And I have to show them. This is just like the banana bread where you don't want to overmix. You want to try not touching your hair because of sanitation, right? Okay, so this is what we're going to do. So right now we're just going to we're going to lightly toss this in. So just like the banana bread. Get up here. You're going to mix this together. Nice and slowly. So go ahead, nice and slow. And then he's going to scrape it along the side. I'm going to get rid of some of this stuff, because this is, again, where you do not want to overmix. And it is pretty thick.
It is.
It is pretty thick. Scrape all the sides. And we already have our pan ready to go. And I brought one of these from school too. I don't exactly know the name, but it's like a rubber scraper. It's a little handheld one that we're going to use to scrape with. So why don't you look at that while I continue? No, you're going to use it in a minute.
Yay.
So I'm going to make sure all that cornmeal, everything's combined. On the bottom, I do have some sour cream. So I'm just lifting, tossing, and folding it. Just mixing it all together. You don't want to go nuts.
No.
Stirring it. So I'm just bringing it in,
Where is
folding it.
I don't know where it is.
Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to pour this in. You're going to hold, whoops, the pan. It is a pretty thick batter. No, we're going to use this actually. I don't think that's going to work because this is thick. So you may want to have somebody in your group help you with this.
Like me?
My assistant is not helping. He just is watching right now.
I'm gonna pour it.
What you can do is make
Clean.
it. Oh, so what you're gonna do right now? Nope. No, we're not. We don't need that. So actually, put that down. We're not gonna use that in school. Put it down. Okay. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take and make it nice and flat on top.
And wait, does it have to go all the way up
Nope.
to the top?
So you see, I'm just taking my leveler, just scraping. Excuse me, please. So now he's going to take, let me show you so they know what to do in class. You're going to take and make it nice and even on the top, evenly spread it across the top. So hold this hand, hold it like that. You're not smushing it, you're just making it nice and flat. Get it into, you want to get it all into the corners. What I like to do is I like to tap the pan down for the batter to settle at the end. So it's getting it all into the corners. Bring it over here, so just turn. Exactly. So anytime my assistant needs some help, he's a little rough around the edges, he just wants to get out of this video. So if you see, it's nice and flat. It's nice all on the top. Could you sneeze to the side? Get out of here. Sneeze to the side, please. Get up, Jake. All right, we're going to have to redo this whole video.
Did you just see that?
Okay, here we go. So here we go. There we go. There is our cornbread. It's nice and flat. You're going to take it and you're going to tap it now. Very nice. So now he's going to go like this. Just for it to settle. Oh, here we go. Here we go. He's going to answer the phone. Who is it first? All right, don't pick it up. We're not picking it up. Okay, so we're in the middle of a video, and of course the phone is ringing. Let the phone ring, Jake. So I'm going to pop this in the oven at 400 degrees for about 20 to 25 minutes. I'll show you when it's done.
Okay, the sweet cornbread is done. Do you hear it beeping?
Okay. There we go. Let's see how we did. Just remember it's hot. So this is the cornbread.
When it's all finished.
When it's all finished, it's got a nice golden color. It's got some cracks in the middle. Now I don't have a toothpick at home, but I'm going to test it with a knife. So Jake, stay here please. There's no toothpicks. So I'm going to put a knife in the middle. How should the knife come out, Jake?
Not wet.
Not wet, so it should come out dry. Is it dry? Well, don't feel a knife. Is it dry?
Yeah.
So we can do it in a couple spots. We're good. It's nice and dry. That's a cornbread. We're going to let it cool. You can eat it at room temperature. We're not going to blow on it. Or you can warm it up and serve it with butter. Most likely in class we're going to eat it at room temperature. Okay, so thank you for watching. Cornbread, sweet cornbread, which is a type of what, Jake?
Quick bread.
Okay, thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching.